Hello everyone, in this video we will solve practice problem that is 4.2 from the Sadiku textbook. So let us see the question. Assume V0 is equal to 1 volt. Use linearity to calculate actual value of V0. So here they have asked us to assume V0 as 1 volt. So first we will assume this as 1 volt. So we have to actually calculate the value of V0 itself. Okay, so first we will see like what are we going to apply in this particular question. So you know that when an input is multiplied by some constant k, okay, when input is multiplied by some constant k, the output also will be multiplied by the same constant. Okay, so now what happens is we will take this. See, we have only one independent source, okay, that is a voltage source. So let us assume this value as Vs now, okay, Vs. We will not consider 40 volt, okay, we will consider it as Vs. But we will be assuming V0 as 1 volt. So now what happens is, you can see that this is Vs. There is a resistance which is in parallel with the voltage source, okay, so we can ignore that resistance actually. So here the voltage across this also will be Vs. So now we can see it is somewhat like this, okay, Vs, and then you have a resistance 12 ohm and here you have a resistance 8 ohm, because the resistance in parallel with the voltage source has no effect, and if the resistance is in series with the current source, then also we can ignore it. So here also what happens, now we can say this is 1 volt, right? So these two resistance are in series, so now I can apply the voltage divider rule. So this 1 volt is equal to, what is this? Vs into the resistance value across which we are measuring it. So 1 volt is measured across 8 ohm, so it is 8. Then the sum of this 12 plus 8, that will be 20. So this one will be equal to 2 divided by 5 Vs. Okay, so Vs is equal to 5 by 2, that is nothing but 2.5 volts. Okay, so this is the actual value of 2.5 volts when we are getting output, that is V0 is equal to 1 volt. Now you can see the question, the Vs is given as 40 volts. So if you multiply some value to this 2.5, you are going to get 40. So what is that value? You can easily find it out by dividing it. That is equal to 16. So this is the factor k. 16 is the factor now. So if the input is multiplied by the factor 16, then the output also will be multiplied by the factor 16. Okay, this is from the homogeneity principle or the property, right? So now if this is multiplied by 16, so output is also multiplied by 16. So now the actual value of V0 will be 16 volts. Okay, V0 is equal to 16 volts. This is from the linearity principle. Okay, so this is all about the practice problem 4.2.